If you're tired all the time, you may be in what I'm calling biological bankruptcy, meaning your cells simply don't have the energy they need. In this next series of videos, we're going to talk about this concept and help you understand where you can begin to turn your energy around and prevent future disease. So energy is something that is a valuable resource, just like your money and your finances. And when we don't have it, we become bankrupt or in debt. And we might steal from another resource, right? We may have more caffeine, or maybe we'll have more sugar or something to give us a temporary source of energy. But as you know from working with money, taking debt doesn't work for very long. There is always a price to pay. Instead, I am thinking about your health and your cellular health and really coming to terms after all these years with the idea that many of us are biologically bankrupt. We have depleted our resources, but we have not taken the time and energy to renew those resources. And maybe we've taken on a debt that simply is getting too big and too heavy over a period of time. So, what is biological bankruptcy? And let's talk a little bit about it. It's really down to two very specific concepts. I can get it all the way down to mitochondrial dysfunction, which is the power plant of the cell that simply is not working well and doing what it's supposed to be doing, NAD depletion, which is a fuel that actually runs our cells and helps our cells to repair. And if we want to throw a third in, cell death, we call it cell senescence, and inflammaging, which means that inflammation is driving the aging process very rapidly. All of these we could talk about separately, probably for an hour each, but they're actually intertwined. And again, I keep coming back to how things are connected, to how sometimes it's three corners of a triangle that we have to understand. And when we talk about energy and cellular health, then we understand that these are the three pillars that we have to pay attention to. We're going to move right into talking about mitochondrial dysfunction. That again is the powerhouse of the cell. Every cell in your body has a mitochondria. But those mitochondria, also known as organelles, produce ATP. This is an energy source. And I don't know how many biology books and chemistry books I had to look at to talk about ATP and learn about ATP all the way back to middle school science, right? But it is important. And at the time, maybe as a young girl, it was just something I had to learn for a test. But at the end of the day, ATP is your power source, right? It's helping you move, think, do, be all the things that you want to be. But when that cellular energy or currency starts to go down, then you change and you literally become a version of yourself that you may not recognize. And I know this happened to me in my late 20s when I was going through my own health crisis. It's happened at other times when I've gotten very stressed, where my energy reserves and my energy stores became completely depleted. When the mitochondria are working well, you've got energy. When they don't work well, you're going to feel it everywhere, cognitively, emotionally, physically, even your immune system with getting sick over and over again. Let's take a quick look at what the research tells us about mitochondria as we age and even over time, and how we accumulate chronic stress. In 2023, there was a journal, Antioxidants, one of the leading journals in oxidative biology, talked about the fact that mitochondria are the main source of fuel for the cell. They produce something called ROS, or reactive oxygen species. And under normal conditions, some of this, a small amount of this ROS, is actually really helpful for our cells. But with chronic stress at any age, not just as an aging process, but with any age, as this increases because of stress, because of poor sleep, an inflammatory diet, environmental stressors, environmental toxins, the ROS production in the mitochondria becomes excessive. The mitochondria cannot keep up. And so that's something called oxidative damage. So the cell, that power plant of the cell, becomes damaged, is no longer able to function the way it's supposed to. This in turn causes those symptoms: the fatigue, the brain fog, the muscle weakness, the not feeling like yourself, needing caffeine all throughout the day. This is a mitochondrial issue. A 2025 study looked at mitochondrial dysfunction as one of the 12 core hallmarks of early aging or premature aging. A driver of it essentially. And as mitochondrial function goes down, it triggers a cascade. Those ATP go down, ROS goes up, there's mitochondrial DNA damage, inflammation goes up, and then in turn, we have more pro inflammatory signals circulating throughout the body. This is very much rooted in why we are seeing the downshift in age of autoimmune diseases, of cancer, and of so many other crises, including the mental health crisis. The energy is simply not there. And we've got to figure out how to provide energy in an environment where energy is getting depleted from our cells. And critically, last but certainly not least, is that chronic fatigue, right? That disease pattern that has been dismissed for God knows how long. We actually call it chronic inflammatory response syndrome. When that was reviewed at the NIH, they found in 2025 that mitochondrial dysfunction is actually the central mechanism by which chronic fatigue develops. And in long COVID, that was actually the hallmark. Long COVID impacted the mitochondrial cells and caused a lot of this post exertional energy collapse where cells could not regenerate because of increased ATP demand. So, bottom line, how we function is rooted in mitochondrial health. It is chi, it is prana, it is essence, all these words that have been used over a long period of time to describe the energy that each of us have. But this is not a longevity conversation. This is a health span conversation. Whether we're talking about our newborn and the energy that they come into the world with, or we're talking about a young child or a teenager, or somebody older, or even our seniors, their mitochondrial function is driving their ability to show up in the world at every level, at every one of those 5 bodies that I talk about. So, bottom line, your fatigue has an address, it lives in your mitochondria, and what's happening in there isn't just making you tired, it's actually accelerating inflammation, premature aging, cognitive function, and so much more. The root of biological bankruptcy is mitochondrial dysfunction. Big words, but they're important ones that we should all know. Now, there's more to mitochondrial dysfunction and biological bankruptcy, and we're going to dive deeper in my next set of videos.